on. Make sure my freaking audio is working at all. Gotta fix that up here. Got that nice retro, whatever this is called, going. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm going to post this video out right away. I'm feeling the vibes today. I'm feeling the vibes. Greatest community ever, I swear. If you're coming in, what's up? Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. What's up, Primal? Arturo? How you doing, buddy? I'm going to push this right here. Right there. Yeah. There. They don't have to look right all the time. Hey, Reams. How you doing? Is that Brian? Is that Brian? What's going, Mark Monfrey? Hey, did you hit anything big today? I'm going to go ahead and remove this. Actually, before I do that, let's look at yesterday's. If you were on the members only, let's see what actually happened. Huh? Let's see what I didn't even looked. That's, you know, you get to the point where you know you're a successful trader when you stop looking. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's one of the biggest things I could, you know, advice I can give you that you're close is when you stop freaking looking so much, right? Oh, we did get it right. Look at that. Look at that. We had it. We had the direction. Let me turn off Pulse X for a minute. We're just going to go right into this. Future stacking. Who held that? My gosh, guys. Remember I said it was going to at least come down to this order block down here? Uh-oh, you screwed up. Oh, no. Look at that. Almost, you know, well, if you held the whole thing, I mean, I'm not saying you would have. I'm just saying what you could have got. My whole point of showing these big numbers isn't thinking that you're actually going to, you know, hit these big numbers every time or hit all, obviously. But if you can hit like a 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5 out of these, you could afford to lose a lot, you know? So let's see what else. I think was it gold? What else were we looking at? I think we were looking for a gold drop. Okay, so that one would have been almost a 1 to 1, and then we would have lost if we were in that. So good thing we got out. I think we profited on that anyways. It's pretty good. Now let's look real quick. Let's look at let's look at this. Let's look at this. See. Let's look at where Pulse X was. All right, so I'm going to take everything off the screen. Boom. Cleared. I don't like keeping it on there. I don't really care about my record and all that because we know we get a 75-80% win rate overall-ish. So if I look on here, this would have been pretty sloppy. So how do you know when the right time is to take a trade? All right. So we saw this high here. You don't want to take it the first beginning of the day. This is if you're trading Pulse X, right? What's up, David Berkland? How you doing, man? You got to wait for a wick, right? So you would have been stopped out here. This took out liquidity, right? Came back down, started breaking structures down. This is where you got to know, like, structure breaks, right? Close solid under that at least. This wicked here, right? I probably would have taken this, to be fair. I probably would have taken this and lost, but then this next one, since it already wicked this liquidity out, and then you look at time of day, I mean, it's a better time of day. You had, boom, entry, 10-point stop. Anybody take this? I'm training my team right now to be able to send alerts out. But the problem is, well, that, and then I'm looking into push button notifications on a mobile app. But look, 1 to 50. Now, obviously, I'm not saying you would have made it all the way down to 1 to 50, but I'm just saying, could you have gotten 5 or 10 out of that? Oh, bro. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, I've done all kinds of crazy, weird things like that over the years, so I'm not gonna act like that doesn't happen. It definitely happens, bro. Definitely happens. So yesterday we got 3 my funded futures accounts to 1,400. So it's half basically. We just got 3 of them. Actually, I have a 4th one that we lost. All right, so we didn't lose it, but you know, I went all in with it. So I'm probably gonna try to finish those today with something good. We're actually maybe looking for a drop right now. Am I tripping? Let's look at the hour first. I'm gonna mark up the hours, check out Pulse X. How's everybody's day going, guys? We good? All right, we have a block here. It's 1 hour block here. So I'm gonna take this whole little area right here. And then I'm gonna look up here. I'm gonna take this area here. So this is my playing field. I don't care what's going on over here or nothing, right? This is where I'm looking, period. Now I'm gonna drop to 15-minute. I'm gonna see if we have something going on here. All right, we're up here. Let me put the block. I'm gonna make that blue. Just kind of know where I'm at. And we're in a blue block here. Blue 15-minute block here to look for potential buys. All right. So I want to buy personally. Actually, no, I don't. I want to look for sells. This is one of those awkward moments, right? Because this created a new high. Let me zoom in. It's like a temporary. That's how we scalp, right? So we created a higher high. Broke structure, closed solid right here. Then we did the same. Right now we're not solid yet, but if that closes solid on the 15, I want to sell. So in 4 minutes, if that closes below here, I would then make this my higher block. And hopefully we sell off back down to here. But with that said, it could come here. So I'm gonna list that anyway. So this is my current situation. This is what I'm currently looking at inside the overall situation, if that makes sense. All right. So my current situation. This is where I kind of get confused. I'm just doing top-down analysis. People always calling me right now. So let's look on the 5-minute. 5-minute, we have a little 5-minute block right here. This is where I'm going to use this color. Red sell block. Comes up here, I might sell off to here. But I really want to see what happens on the 15-minute close. I did that before back when I was trading Forex, but lucky it turned out good. Now I always check my copy before I trade. That's awesome, Roger. I might start literally trading Forex with you guys at the same time, just because I could juggle that. You know, why not? I'm gonna go on the 1 minute time frame. Look for a sell here. I'm just, again, looking for a sell. Doesn't mean I'm getting in a sell. Just seeing what it looks like. Might want to come for this fair value gap on the 5. If it starts rejecting this area, though, this could be a good little trade. I'm just going to do 500 on that if it rejects. Oh, 1 sec. Yeah. Need to see it reject. We wick this internal. So I start going on a micro level. I'm like, okay, is it closing above this little micro internal? It's not even really an internal structure because these wicks are lower, so never mind. Let's look down here. There's nothing to break other than this high. So We'll see how it reacts here. It might come for this fair value gap. Let me turn on future stacking. We're going all in right now. Like there's a 5-minute little block right here. See that? But if this comes back down red, especially at close, I'll get in. We're just going right into it today, guys. Right into it. Let me mark up that 5-minute block. Or this is what I'm expecting actually happen right now. Well, a couple things. Oh, it's not going to close solid. 15-minute. Let's look. 15-minute. This is where it gets tricky, guys. So if it doesn't close solid here, I'm going to keep looking for buys. All right, that's just how it's going to be. You notice? All right, so let me zoom in on this again for you. I have this marked up right here, 15-minute candle. It didn't close solid. We wicked out all this stuff, mitigated this block. Therefore, here, and now we're breaking structure up, so I'm going to be buying. So we're flipping this sucker. We're going to flip it off this fair value gap. That's what we'll do. How about that? How about that? Say 50%-ish? Or maybe we wait for... Let me look at this. I don't want to get in there. I want to see it fill some of this. Darn it. Just on this one. Bummer. So if this comes up here, I'm going to buy. Oops. I hope it comes deeper into this block, though. I'd like to come deep and then close back up, but if it comes up here, I'm getting in. Yeah, what's up, Eddie, my man? How you doing, buddy? What's up, Roger? I need to go share the stream with everybody, but I'm like having too much of a good time here right now. You know, there's probably like a thing I could make really quick. That I could push one button and it would send it to all the channels, the proper channels. I should probably look into that. Oh wait, I don't have to freaking do it and remember every time. All right, we close the solid back up again. I'm going to get in. Stop below the fair value gap. If it closes up here. Yeah, looking good, Joanne. There's a Johan. I think it was Johan. I have a Joanne. That's why it throws me off every time. Not in yet. It'd be even better if it filled this for sure. Filled this whole thing and then went up. We could even kind of risk it for the biscuit, you know what I'm saying? Just get in on a wick or something on the block. Only thing I don't like is it wick this, right? Build the gap. Just waiting for some kind of rejection. I'm going to put one on this one. There we go. Test that one out. Riskiest trade, or we're just kind of going with the flow, guys. So just be careful with your risk. Did show some signs of weakness here. Took some liquidity. Could wick out this. That's why I put my stop here. If it decides to go down, that's actually a good thing, because then we can get a 15-minute close and we could sell off, right? So if it closes below here, below this white line on the 15, then I'll probably be looking for sells down. So right now we had to kind of buy because we kind of broke structure, even though it was a wick, and I expect it to wick this out potentially. Really don't know. So definitely be set up, not go all in on funded. This is a eval on my funded futures, trying to get another 1500 to pass that. So I'm just kind of flying through these accounts today. If we get an inverted fair value gap, that would be even better entry, right? A safer bet is get out, break even, wait for it to close above this. That'd be a safer bet if you like playing it safe. I don't necessarily like playing it safe, so. I like losing. Not really. I don't like losing overall. I like taking chances to profit a lot. Without risk, there is no reward. If you guys are new to the stream, welcome aboard. Great to have you guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, notification bell. Go live every day at 1 p.m. Eastern. Right around there. So, question, what was your biggest trading lesson of 2025? Let's recap. We're coming into the, holiday season. What did you learn this year? What was your biggest lesson that you learned? Vicky, what's up? How you doing? I will enter one more time right around here. Let me actually put this up for you. My bad. So right around this area, I would enter one more time with a 10 and then get out at 20 right here. So I'd modify order 20, boom. That way, if it comes down to this area, I would get in one more at 10, DCA one time, and then get out right here, break even, wait for break of structure. Nice, strictly ES. You still strictly ES? What's ES doing, by the way? Just dropping. But it doesn't follow. Absolutely, Manola. You get paid for managing risk. Beautiful. It's the only thing we really can do. It's the only thing we really do. Let's look at 15 now. In 8 more minutes, if this closes below here, I'm going to be selling off. All right, we're right at our area. All right, I'm putting that other order in. If it comes to here, I'm getting out. If I come here, I'm out. Right? So either way, it's totally fine with me. Hopefully it just rejects this. I get out here, we get back in here and break a structure or something like that. I'm just trading one account at a time today. ES and NQ, that's the same thing here. I mainly look at ES for SMTs and divergence, that kind of stuff. Between that and NQ. Not looking great. Looks like it might actually go deeper. It's okay. Hopefully it just comes back up into this area. Anything under negative 100, I'll just get out at break even-ish. But if we come here, it's just part of the plan, part of the overall winning strategy. If we're sitting at a 75-80% win rate, that just means we'll probably win 8 out of the next 10-ish. stack, of course. You could hit me up. It just takes me a little bit longer. I would just hit me up if it's actually me. That's the problem. There's a lot of frauds on there, but go tag us. I mean, what are you doing? Come on. At least just take me out already if you're going to do it. Just get ready for one nice push up. I would get out like right there. Come on, baby. Push up. Push up. Push up. Don't you mind that little fair value gap. You push over that fair value gap. Actually, that would be an inverted. So if it closed up here, that'd be fantastic. But I'd rather wait for another break back past this to re-enter. I don't know if we're going to get it, though. The only thing I can tell you is try to refresh because I'm on the fastest it lets me. Ultra whatever, ultra low latency. There's always going to be a little bit of delay on YouTube, unfortunately. Yeah, I think I might mind that. I sent you a video of my son, Tommy, on school. Come on, baby, push up. If it closes above this little fair value gap right here, ooh, that's good to see. Good to see. One last little push. All right, good. Good. Oh, and I made 300. You see that? If somehow I freaking profit. Hold on 1 second. Well, that's good. Got out of break even, guys. Congratulations if you took that DCA. Beautiful. So no loss today yet. That's good. Hey guys, make sure to hit that like and definitely subscribe and hit the notification bell. If you're new to the stream, I go live every day at 1 p.m. Eastern. We have now passed hundreds and hundreds of challenges together as a community. Lots of payouts. Last week we had a $25,000 payout from one of our members, and he's looking to do about 100,000 this month. We have tons of people doing those kind of numbers. It's pretty cool. Not saying you'll make a dime. I'm not a financial advisor, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Right? So my hesitation right now is we're in a 15-minute block. So you might get a temporary buy back up. Let me look. If we invert this, we could probably take this right here, just using a bigger stop. I just take it for fun, because I only need so much on here, since I'm using such high risk. If it inverts here, I'll enter. Always got to calculate, though. Yeah, that's good for me. Gotta calculate it. Much. 2 seconds. All right, back in. We inverted. Give it a shot. Big old stop. Big old stop. But you know what? This is what's going to pass my challenge. This is the opposite of the Instagram high risk reward trades. Although we hit these daily, we hit freaking crazy trades daily. So Taking one at a time. See how many we could pass today. Move that out of the way so it can go up. I think I had too much coffee. We have a baby little block right here. We can get past that. We got this fair value gap here. Push. Invert. Invert. I'd invert this. I mean, it came all the way down here, didn't take this low. So hopefully it just bounces it back up. I don't know. This isn't looking good. I'm telling you, I just wanted that fair value gap. We'll hold it. There's another little baby one right there. I'm overall bullish for a couple reasons. If I go to the hour, it's not psychedelic music now. It's 80s, like, what is this? I forget what it's called. It's something different. It's interesting. Oh, we created this low. We broke this structure, right? Next one up is right here. Here's a 15-minute block. It could easily come to here. So I'm thinking it wants to go up. And if we can invert this, oh man, that's going to be a good trade. I know you are, bud. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I recommend you guys just listen to what makes you happy and vibes good. You know, I'm not huge into listening to like heavy metal and stuff. I'm not a heavy metal person to start with, but I mean, if that can bring you peace when you trade and you enjoy it and it could put you in a good mood, then sure, listen to heavy metal. You know, listen to I like oldies but goodies and retro vibe stuff and like just, you know, like stuff that kind of puts me in the zone. You know, during our members only, we listen to all kinds of stuff, you know, like everything goes off the table because we could just literally listen to whatever we want. Let me move these out of the way so it can go up potentially. It does not want to get past this, but like, look, why wouldn't it get past that? It should just rocket. Let me get the rocket out. Who wants a rocket? By the way, did anybody tell me the lesson they learned in 2025? Did nobody learn anything in 2025? Life is too short. Have some fun, but not too much fun. This is one of my life sayings I created. Beautiful, Kurt. Thank you for that advice. But what does that mean to you? Don't have too much fun. Just curious. I can't make too much here because I have a 1,500 limit because I have 2 days. So I can't even pass this today, unfortunately. I have to switch another one. Cut losses quickly. Beautiful, Vicky. That's smart. Yeah. I think knowing how to cut losses quickly is very, very important. A lot of people, they get out too early without knowing why they get out too early. I think there's an art in that. It's kind of like in that last trade that we broke even. We got in with the extra position and then got out at break even. This, I wanted to see if it would push past this, which it inverted this fair value gap right here, which means there's no reason in my mind that it shouldn't go up. Does that mean it's going to go up? No, but the only edge that we have is that we inverted this. We closed above here. So there's only one way up, or one way from there. But yeah, that's a good one. Do you go out and get wild and crazy drunk, or don't? Which one? Do or don't? I don't even drink anymore, brother. That's not against anybody who drinks. Me personally, I can't. I don't do it. I'm giving you guys an extra 5 minutes today, but in 30 minutes, we're going live on our Solomon Trading Live. This is for our one-on-one members, Solomon Trading, and Futures Bootcamp. We all just come together, hang out, take some trades. Pretty cool. I'm hanging on to this because it inverted. If it fails, it fails. It's okay. I'm not a perfect man, but I appreciate it. Definitely far from perfect. But I'll take that compliment. Thank you so much. Let's see. If you're going to surf, you have to get in the ocean. Amen. Yes. We're riding that wave, hopefully, in our favor, and hopefully we don't crash and burn. Right? It's okay if we do, though. Do not. I could drink anyone under the table when I was young. Yeah. Screw that. No more drinking for me. No more drinking for me. This is the time to get out of break even, guys, if you wanted to. I don't know what this is doing. I kind of want to see what happens. You're talking about cutting losses early. I want to see if this closes below here. All right. Then I'll make a decision. Because it just filled this fair value gap. If it inverts that, that might be definitely a way to get out early right there. Which it didn't invert. So if it inverts that, I'll get out. If not, whatever. So in other words, if it starts breaking back down, I'll get out early. That's how I cut my losses early. I give myself a reason, not just get out. So here we go. I got out. So anything around 100, I just count as break even. Like anything like right in here, I just count as break even. So let's look on 15 seconds, see if there's any reason to get back in. Nothing for me. I'm good on that. But that's how you save accounts. I keep my losses small, very, very small if possible. And my wins bigger. It's not rocket science. If we can get it inverted, like, so hopefully they leave a fair value gap here, right here. Hopefully. And then we close above that, we can enter again, right? Now, if you're holding this, that's on you. I don't really, like, at this point, I don't know what to tell you. Art P, what's up, Art P? When a trade is going against me and it feels like, for lack of better phrasing, I'm learning to cut the trades quicker, knowing I can get right back in. Exactly. There's always another trade. Look at that. Took liquidity. Coming to this fair value gap, maybe. That's smart. I haven't drank for 1 month. Beautiful, Art. Congrats, man. That takes a very strong person, I'm telling you. Good job, Patrick. You're kidding. Oh, now you took it away, Joanne. Dang it. She's like, you're perfect. And then she's like, nah, you're not at all. Inverted. Can you explain this? Yeah, Jim, that's when you have a fair value gap. And instead of it coming up, like right here, you see this fair value gap that it left? It can't, instead of it coming up and rejecting and dropping, it comes up like this and closes above it. If it closes above it, that's saying they're probably gonna go up, right? Now, if I'm looking at this, if I built like a put like a trend line, I call it liquidity line. If I put a liquidity line, they're building a perfect liquidity line to go up right now. When I see this, I'm not looking at trend line breaks or anything. I'm looking at, okay, where's the liquidity being built? And why are they building it? You know? So I'm thinking, okay, they're taking out liquidity here. They're messing around. One of these times, we're going to get our rocket, right? Right now, in my opinion, they're trapping buyers. Unfortunately, I don't have a brother. I wish I did. Wish I had a brother. Inverted means upside down. Yeah. I haven't drank since last time. Smitty. Smitty, you're like a pirate, bro. Smitty, the pirate's got to drink, right? I know you like joking. I like joking too. Is it possible for you to close the panel with the watch? Yeah, thank you, actually. I don't need that open. Thank you for sharing that with me. We're just waiting. We got two inverted potentials right here, actually, now. Or that could invert. So I'm going to enter right here. Stop. That's if it enters here. Let me go to trade. Limit. Again, big stop. Probably right here. Oops. That's too much. 10. Right now, if it closes above here, Jimmy, I'd enter there. Good TP. Oop. Be to say, you know what, I don't think it's going to pass it. So you could take something decent out of that. Put a white line there. You'll be my brother? What's up, brother? What's up, brother? We're just waiting. This is the whole patience thing. Coming for this fair value gap, probably invert this and go up maybe. And if it does close below here, that's a good thing, because then we have solid evidence that we're probably going to keep selling. I don't know. I mean, we just got to go with current price action. What's up, Bite? How you doing? Brother from another mother. Absolutely. I'm so excited, guys. I just got a firm mattress for the first time in my life. And it actually, you know, because I'm a 250-pound dude, so they were selling me mediums, which AI figured it out for me that mediums basically is like a soft for me. So I was wondering why I was having all these neck and back issues all the time. And so far, it's been great. That's all I can say. So far, it's been great. Knock on wood. Brian Helms, you ever do anything at Lucid? No. Why do I know that name, though? Speaking of, I need to once and for all, I need to get my C trader up like once and for all. I need to start. What I was thinking of is making this. Let me know. I'm gonna do a poll. I'm gonna do a poll because it's the same thing. I'm gonna do a poll right now. There we go. Just open up the poll. Let me know, guys. Lucid is great. 1 day pass, end of day. Wow. Is it end of day once you pass though? That's my most important part. Like if I could do trailing on the eval, but if it's not end of day on the funded, it's like let me know. Lucid. It's end of day on the funded too. They good at payouts. Lucid what? What's the name of it? Thank you for sharing that, Laurel. Or is it Laura? Laura Leatherwood got it. Best prop for first account in your opinion? Been hearing a lot of good things about Lucid, so secure. Well, there you go. There's a. I mean, me in my opinion, like okay, look, the gold standard to me. There's two. There's Top Step. That's my second favorite. And my first favorite is quite literally Take Profit Trader. Like, in my opinion, there's nothing better. Other than I don't like that they have a live trailing on the pros for the first 4,500. What is the actual Lucid? Let me just look it up. Oh, wow. Okay. There you go. 90% says no, don't trade Forex pairs. Okay, I won't. Thank you for sharing. That's why I want to ask. I want to ask you guys a lot more questions instead of guessing all the time. Beautiful. That was a resounding no. They're like, screw your Forex that you love. Now, I love futures way more personally, but still in a buy mode here. I think we're going to get a bounce out of this 15-minute block, guys. So I colored in these blocks. If you're new here, I colored in these blocks with this blue tealish. By the way, this color shirt looks best on me, my wife says. Just saying. I should get more of these color shirts. And then this white is the 1 hour block. So these are the only thing that actually matter to me. Then the rest is just kind of, you know, we're looking at many little structure breaks and stuff, right? True, David. Where am I at? Oh, 71% says no. As long as I'm over 50%. Does it mean anything that it's reaching or reacting off the top of a higher time frame pulse X cloud? No. The only time I look at clouds, Tana, is coming out of boxes or different gaps to kind of like give me more confidence, right? And it also helps me hold trades. That's it. I'm not like looking off of, you know, does it bounce off of it a lot? Yeah. But I would rather, okay, the less amount of invisible lines from indicators, the better for me. So that's why I turn them on and off. Like, I think there's a structural, if it's structural, like if it lines up with a structure to the left, it could be really good on a higher time frame. So what I'm looking for, guys, this breaks this structure. I'll wait for a pullback, then sell. At least probably down to here. If it bounces off this, I'm expecting it to come out, take this out and go to this 15-minute block, then kind of mess around like that. So all we can really do is focus on the current thing that's currently happening right in front of our face. And that is this. I'm going to move this entry. Oh, no, that is where the entry is. Still there. See what happens. Let me see. Was there like a pulse X sell right up here? Yeah, there was, wasn't there? Would have Definitely lost if we took a 10-pointer. A rejection here might have worked. That's wild. I never hear of Lucid. I mean, I've heard of it, but I've never like heard more than one person talk about it. Teal blocks are 15-minute. What's up, T-Wald? Guys, we're going live in 17 minutes at SolomonTrading.com. That's part of my private exclusive membership with private content, private community, Telegram chat. I'm creating an app right now. I'm officially doing it, guys. Doing an app so I can send you push button notifications instead of text messages. What do you think of that? Let me do a poll on that. 71% said no. I'm going to end the poll. Should I create an app for push notifications? You let me know. Actually, no, that's... I'm gonna look at Lucid right now. Well, it saves me money and more people can get it out of country. So is it lucidtrading.com? Why is it so freaking big? Gosh, dang. All right, I'm going to be entering. Let me turn off all sex. If it closes. $15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2. Why we wait for close? That process be easier for you? I'm not sure the difference on our end. You'll get like a notification at the top of your phone. Text will cost me a lot anyways, for the amount of members I have. And I can't really text you past a certain time. And if you live in Texas, I can't text you. And if you're international, I can't really text you. So it definitely has its pluses. I also would like it to where you can push the push notification and it'll go right to like a trade idea, like what I'm looking at. All right, I'll be entering again. Let me see. 1855. That's too much. 7, 8. All right, market buy. A little higher than I wanted. A little bit bigger stop than I wanted. But if it's going to rocket, it's going to rocket. It's either going to rocket right now and hold this line, or we're going to lose. It's okay. Now, this is where rockets are formed. So I'll go back to the 15-minute. Let's look on here. Might get some 50%ish drawdown of the range if it doesn't rocket now, but let's see. I had 1,400 on this account originally. That means I can't have more than like 2,900. I got to get out if it rockets. Thanks, David. Come on, baby. Let's rock it up. Come on. We got to get past here, guys. When the institutions come in, they don't really wait for anything like that. They just go. you know, so we'll see. We do have a fair value gap here. So this is what's protecting us now. We got a fair value gap, another fair value gap. We inverted 1, 2, 3 fair value gaps now. We also have a block, and then we have another block here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 things protecting us. And if we can get past here, we're going up. We're going all the way up. Nice, Brian Helm. Hey, welcome all new members. Good to see you guys joining up. Solomon Trading VIP. Man, I get a few a day from you guys, from this area, from gosh, can't think, from YouTube, which is great. Just do me a favor, hit message me your trading view ID. That's the top left. If you look up here, it'll give me your trading view ID, and that way I can give you access to it. Yeah, definitely. Whatever I did yesterday didn't work for views. I held it as a premiere or something like that. It didn't work, but that wasn't your fault. All right, we did wick it, I think. Let me see. We did wick it. Hopefully it can hold. We need a strong, solid close above this red. Come on, baby. I need to switch accounts once this hits 2,900. There we go. Still didn't get that strong, solid close, which kind of sucks. All right, push off that fair value gap. Come on, push up. Rocket. Where's the rocket at, anyways? I'm gonna get the zoom. Zoom ready. Rocket. By the way, let's Bruce Lee this thing. Bob Lee. We got to go up, guys. So we're gonna rock it. That's actually real. This really happened. All right, come on, let's bounce off. This is stupid. Get some water. Too much coffee. Jabab. I'm sorry to hear that. Just futures, mule. Nobody wanted Forex. It was like 20% of the people wanted Forex. Push up. Freaking head hurts. Too much caffeine. Hamburgers. Okay. All right, putting the link, the private Zoom link for our one-on-one, for our members only, rather. And we have 5 more minutes of the free YouTube. And if you guys are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe notification bell. I'll go live every single day, 1 p.m. Well, Monday through Friday. Let's get that rocket, guys. I'm gonna put it in the Solid Trading VIP school group right now. What's that? Actually, I love this epic thing right about here. Come on, we gotta close above this red line right here. Come on, it's about to happen. Yep. Come on. Let's see what you guys got. I will call you the Bobmeister, like from the movie American Pie 2, Stifler's little brother, the Stiffmeister. Thank you. I got $6,000 with 2 accounts in the morning, but suddenly I lose and lost 4,000. I make up 2,500 as following you just now. Awesome, Only Way. Good to have you. Is that bowling? I was almost a pro bowler at one point. Do you like Project X? I don't even know what that is. Is that like that that trade locker or something? What was that? Hey, Frank. Hey. You gave me calm and electrolytes. I'm like so dizzy. Calm and electrolytes. Thank you so much. Had too much coffee. I need to chill out. Come on, rock it up already. Jeez. 2 minutes till we go live, guys. If you're not a member yet, we go live 36 times per month or more, and you get access to my indicator plus all my trainings in community and all that kind of stuff. You get the QR code as well. Come on, rock it already. Getting a Brian wedgie. Reaccumulation should rock it up. I don't know. Maybe I hit this first. I'm tripping on Java pretty much. Kind of got too much of a headache, to be honest. Yeah, I used to be in bowling leagues and all that, and my average was like 240, 250-ish. It was pretty wild for a while, but then I kind of overdid it probably. Now I'm in a billiards pool. So it's kind of my jam right now. Yeah, probably not so much anymore, but I did go bowling just like last month and I hit like a 222 or something like that. But I just don't really care. 205, guys. I'm going live on the private Zoom link. I put it in the private members area. Is it both? Did you put 2 scoops calm? Yeah, I need 2 scoops. Thank you. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow on the YouTube. At 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're not a member yet, join SolomonTrading.com. See you guys on the other side. All right, God bless. Take care. Back it out.